Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Tommy and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to March 27th and a B-Day. It is a delightful day, a little warmer than it has been, maybe a little drizzly last night, but not too bad. So we're getting ready for the spring sports and moving forward into the season as teams are selected, captains are getting their teams ready for combat on the field. Also, I got really dark.
Where did that come from?
It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And this week we have our first update, our new segment on Wednesdays. And it's going to be from two of our HHL reporters who are going to give us the Wednesday update. So I'm going to throw that on right now.
Fantastic.
Good morning and welcome to the Woodland Wrap-Up. I'm Ashley Mayfield.
And I'm Sophie Grieber, and we're from Hawk Headlines.
This week, the Library Media Center closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during advisory and some of Block 3 for the College Knowledge presentation. These presentations will touch on the Common App, college essay, writing, and college visits.
In other news, National Honor Society is holding their annual induction ceremony for new members this Thursday, March 28th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Science National Honor Society members Lucia Rubano, Charlie Hughes, and Molly Sweet set up the Science Bulletin Board with information and graphics of planets. For region-wide events this week, Tuesday marked the end of quarter 3, and we are now in our last quarter of the school year.
In sports, Monday, March 25th, baseball had a scrimmage against North Branford home at 3:45 p.m. Also on Monday, softball had a scrimmage against Cheshire at Cheshire High School at 3:30. On Tuesday, baseball went against Fairfield at 4. On Wednesday, softball and baseball both have scrimmages. Softball goes against Bristol Eastern home at 4 o'clock, and baseball against West Haven at 3:45 p.m. On Thursday, baseball has a scrimmage against Xavier away at Xavier at 4 p.m., and softball has one against St. Joseph home at 3:45 p.m. Finally, on Saturday, boys baseball and tennis go against Holy Cross for their first games of the season, home at 11 a.m., and girls softball and tennis have their games at Holy Cross at 11 a.m.
Woodland's Contact magazine is holding a creativity night after school on Wednesday, March 27th. Join Contact for a spring creativity recharge to create art and have snacks. They also have a special announcement for everyone who attends. Drama's performance of Guys and Dolls will be on May 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the Woodland Auditorium.
No school on Friday. Enjoy the long weekend.
And that's this week's Woodland Wrap-Up with me, Sophie Grieber.
And me, Ashley Mayfield from Hawk Headlines. Have a good rest of your week.
Thank you, Sophie and Ashley. Well done.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So we'll be looking forward to those on Wednesday. Also, don't forget that today is the Make-A-Wish fundraiser on Jersey Mike's. So today, if you go there, 100% of all sales will go directly to Make-A-Wish Connecticut. So if you're looking to get a sub, go to Jersey Mike's today, and everything will go to Make-A-Wish. And today is the last day for the College Knowledge Seminar, which has been well attended.
Very good.
Mr. Stuyben here to talk about that one of these days. And that was during advisory again today, and it's going to be part of Block 3, and we'll be finishing up on college visits and how that can help you down the stretch. Don't forget to listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook and around that area. Today's important historical events. Ponce de Leon set sail for North America.
Ponce
de Leon. Ponce de Leon. And don't forget that he did find the Fountain of Youth, right?
Of course.
He did.
Right. That's why he's still there.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And
He pounced into it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, come on.
I like this.
Thank you. I appreciate
Don't
that.
encourage her. Don't encourage her.
Also in 1794, it's the day that the Navy, the United States Navy was founded.
Wow.
So they said, hey, today, we're going to have a Navy today.
Well,
And then,
It's an act of Congress.
That's what
the
it was.
defense of the nation.
Wow.
It was a. It wasn't quite as
I thought they're like, hey,
arbitrary.
we got a boat. let's just say we got a Navy now.
John Paul Jones, father of the U.S. Navy.
That's right. Also, in 2010, Nickelodeon's Victorious premiered, and you know who famous came out of that, right?
Albert.
A little known singer.
Oh, Ariana Grande.
There you
Oh,
go.
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I watched Sam and Capper.
Very good.
Today's birthdays, there's a bunch of them. Mariah Carey, Quentin Tarantino, Byron Jones, Gloria Estefan, Jesse J, Chris Bosch, and Jim Parsons from the Big Bang Theory,
Oh.
and Sheldon, the show that what's it? I can't remember the name of the second show. The
Young
spin-off.
Sheldon.
Young Sheldon. There you go. Couldn't remember the adjective. That's pretty bad for an English teacher this morning.
Moving
All
on.
right. Moving on. It is National Joe Day. So if your name is Joe, today is your day. If
Oh, so not Coffee Joe.
not
really.
Coffee Joe,
People
it is
named
the
Joe.
name Joe. Every day is Joe Day if you're a coffee fan, but today is the National Joe Day. And it is National Cherry Blossom Day, and you were saying they were taking those down, but
Yeah,
today is the official
annual
celebration
pruning of them. Yeah, so they go through and then
for
they
the
clear them,
celebration.
including Stumpy, which Stumpy's not going to get the reprieve. They were hoping. There's actually a mascot, like we have Harry the Hawk.
Yeah.
There's a Stumpy version that goes around
Okay.
and takes photos with children.
Don't know how to respond to that, but all right.
Stumpy the cherry tree.
And for our
It stumped you.
food, oh my god!
See, this is your fault. You don't encourage her.
And
I'll always
for the
encourage her.
food of the day, it is the National Spanish Paella Day.
Oh,
Paella
so
Day,
good.
which is just fun to say
So
too.
good.
Paella, just like salsa. All right, over the sports desk with Mama Manning.
all right. Good morning. Good morning. NCAA tournament continues tomorrow night, Thursday, 7:30. UConn takes on San Diego State.
Yep, that's going to be a good one.
Rematch of the finals from last year. And then Saturday, the UConn women play Duke at 8 p.m.
All
Good
right.
luck to our Huskies. And on a sad note, we have a passing to announce from one of our Woodland family members. This is Mr. O'Donnell, Mr. James O'Donnell, father of Megan and Ryan. He passed away. The wake will be April 1st, 5 to 7:30 at Prospect Memorial, and the funeral will be April 2nd, Tuesday.
All right, all right. Over the news desk with Tomlin.
Couple top stories to start your day. First up, the Titanic door
Oh, yes.
from the movie Titanic, not the real Titanic, the prop from
Oh,
the
all right.
1990s movie has sold for $718,750.
Wow, someone really wanted that door.
Literally the floating piece of wood made to look like it was old that kept Rose alive while Jack froze to death. in
Now,
the
how do you
movie.
display that? Do you actually just set that up as your own front door? Do
No,
you mount
it's-
it to the wall? Do you
It's
make
only
it a table?
part of a door. It's not an actual
Not even an actual door.
So
I thought it was the whole door she was laying on.
no, it's only part of one.
They wouldn't fit if it was the whole door.
Oh,
And
that's
there
it.
would
They,
fit.
yeah, they would have fit, and then Jack would have lived. Therefore, it could only be part of the
Oh,
door.
Are you,
Got it.
wait, you're
Got it.
saying if it was a door like that over there, they
Yeah.
both would have fit and it wouldn't have flipped over in the water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're going to
That's
have to
why-
go back to
that's
Mythbusters.
why
Didn't
it is the
Mythbusters
most
do an episode
controversial.
on this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I'll
they
look that
did.
up.
All right, we're going to have to
That's
look
why
for
that is one of the most
I've got a
controversial
swimming
scenes.
pool, and it's going to be summer soon. So if we're
Just
we
gonna
run
throw
our own
doors in there?
empirical data on this, let's see if we can both get up on the door and see if the door just sinks or not.
All right.
Maybe they had better doors back then too. I don't know. I don't know what the
We'll have-
buoyancy levels
We'll
of
have
doors
to get
back
like
then.
a mahogany carved door. It'll be fine.
All right.
We got this. Trump's Truth Social soars nearly 40% first day of trading on NASDAQ. Couple updates about the Baltimore Bridge. First off, it's being reported now that the cargo ship that hit it was at the time powerless through some undetermined reason. This same ship was also involved in 2016 in Belgium,
They hit a dock.
hitting a pier, a
pier.
stone pier.
And now all those ships are trapped in the
Mhm.
Baltimore Harbor. They
Correct.
can't get out, so
And-
they're taking everything off by a truck. It's going to be just
And-
a logistic nightmare.
They're looking to possibly see if New Haven is
Mhm.
willing to modify itself to allow to be used as cargo transportation because Baltimore will not be available for several years.
Wow.
because the entire harbor now is blocked because of the ship and then the bridge. Pretty sure they can clear the ship relatively soon, but to actually be able to open up the harbor again.
I got all the pieces of the bridge out of the water
Mhm.
too. And those guys that were working that night on
There's 6 still
patching the
missing.
road, yeah.
And it's being reported that police had exactly 90 seconds to stop traffic between the ship hitting the pier or hitting the bridge and the bridge collapsing.
Wow.
So,
Man.
I said the interesting news is that New Haven and its deep harbor is now the backup plan.
It is.
Now, New Haven does have cargo facilities, but not at the scale that Baltimore does. So if New Haven were to go to this, you'd see a massive infrastructure change in New Haven. And I honestly have no idea where they would be doing that. Long Pier is long gone, and Long Wharf, I mean, that's long gone. That's now just industrial park. But that originally it's called Long Wharf because that was where supplies got into New Haven. That's one possibility, but we'll have to see what ultimately happens. The federal government has pledged to pay to have the bridge restored as it was.
Yeah.
Because there's a number of concerns also now. I mean, that was an iconic bridge and iconic part of Baltimore, which is gone now. So what won't be helping is that someone in New Jersey has won $1.13 billion.
Wow.
So that money will not be helping to rebuild the bridge. It's $1.13 billion. I also regret to inform everyone that Mr. Amato was not the recipient of $1.13 billion last night.
Still working on that retirement lottery plan.
All right, there
Or
it is.
lottery retirement plan. Either way, that's how I plan on retiring, winning the lottery.
Solid.
And that's the news with Tomlin. Our guests this morning are from Contact Magazine from the Creative Writing Program, Carter Davis and Paul Gary. Good morning, everyone.
Hello,
Morning.
hello. Thank you for having us.
Hey, so from what we understand, there is a Creativity Day segment that's going on this afternoon after school. Can you tell us a little bit more what this is all about?
Yeah, it's right after school. It's going to be an afternoon where people can create art and obviously enjoy some snacks too while they're at it. Just to
Nothing
get those,
like art and snacks. They
Yeah.
go together.
just to get those creative juices flowing in the woodland population.
All right. So when you say art, what are we talking about?
I think
Do we have one of those ceramic wheels like in Ghost, and we're going to be making like?
Are we doing ceramics?
We are not doing ceramics.
Oh, okay.
It's actually it's very low stakes, kind of entry level art. So if
Finger
you-
painting?
it could be. It's the kids, the staff, Carter, Evelyn, Mead, Kyle Egan, and Claire Cummings. They are in charge of coming up with the agenda. So whatever they come up with today is what we'll be doing. But it's meant to be an opportunity for kids that are artists or may not consider themselves artists, and staff as well, to join us. So it's very kind of a low entry level kind of art for everybody. So usually we try to mix mediums. We try to do some sort of writing, drawing, and some sort of photography. The kids can just use their phones. Usually there's 3 activities within the hour. And this is a tradition we started several years ago with Contact, sponsoring Creativity Afternoon. It's been successful so far. We haven't had one yet this year. So this is our first one of the year and hopefully not our last.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to add to that. That's pretty much it's pretty much
Did you go to the other one they had?
Actually, this would be my first one that I'm going to, but I'd be going as like a staff member, like kind of running it.
I often have students ask me, when and how do they submit to Contact?
Well, that's a good question, Miss Manning. So we have Contact's been a little bit dormant this year for a number of reasons, but with the spring, we are sort of renewing and reviving Contact. So we actually have our issue from last year, which we still need to get out. It's ready to go. We're going to be announcing sales very soon. So that's the old issue. And then the new issue, we are going to be asking for solicitations throughout April and into the beginning of May. So it is going to be a short window, but we will be doing kind of a media blitz so kids know where to submit it. And we are working to make the solicitation process submission process as easy as possible. So it should be just via Google.
And could some of the work that they do on the Creativity Day perhaps make it into Contact, depending on
That's the hope, as well as any work students do in class. I think sometimes students think they have to be quote unquote artists to contribute to Contact. And while we do welcome that, they can really submit anything they've done throughout the year, anything they've written, drawn, created, any artwork, any work that they've done throughout the school year, not just in their humanities classes. We will take and we will publish in Contact.
So that's kind of like the same concept that you have for Creativity Day, where if you are interested in dabbling, that this is a great place to start. So they don't need to bring their own work with them or something they've done.
Nope.
This is just an exploration for that.
Yes. And yes, that's correct. I don't know what I was going to add there. Yes, that is correct.
So if you're looking for something this afternoon and to see what your inner artist can produce, where is it going to be held? This at Media Center?
Yeah, just the Media Center right after school. It's going to be going for an hour, so get all the creativity, get all that just in the one short span of time.
But if you, we understand students are very busy this time of year. You do not have to stay the whole hour. You can come, dip in, and leave early, or come late if you are busy with play, or you have sports or other activities going on. Feel free to come by. You don't have to stay the whole hour. So you can dip in and dip out. It's very flexible. Like I said, low bar of entry for joining us today.
Now, the different activities, are they going to be going on one at a time, or are they going to be going on all at once? So if I was going to do something in the written domain, I could be over here, and then over here, there's going to be something in more of a creative, hands-on.
I think we might try to do like everything one at a time, and then could maybe do like a time where everything is available. So everyone gets like a little taste of everything and then gets to have free range of whatever they want from then on.
Great.
It'll all be connected through some theme or idea. And we will also be having a special announcement today as well at our Creativity Night. So stay tuned for that.
All right. So maybe we'll have that update tomorrow morning, find out what the special update was. Well, if you have your artist ready to come out, find yourself after school in the Media Center. On behalf of Mr. Gary Carter Davis, she's Mama Manning. He ran down the hallway. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.